And welcome everybody. It's been a long time, but we are finally here. The awaited premiere of the weekly wrap up on ice because it's the weekly wrap up for the most exciting fantasy football. Nope, scratch that. Most exciting fantasy hockey league that you never heard of. It's the Cap Invitational. And I'm here once again. Instead of the highlights, the lowlights, everything you love from the football video, we're going to do something different today. But first, let me tell you about the league because it's very different than what you're used to from the other videos that you've watched. This is it's kind of like a best ball league. So basically, there's no trades. There's no roster management. It's set, forget, that's it. Draft, watch, done. And what you're watching for is to see which one of your players survives the nasty, infectious injury bug because it can take you down very, very quickly. We had a draft. I had a great draft. I mean, I'll tell you more about that later, but we have a draft. We have prizes for the top three finishers, and I think we might have a bottom prize this year for like the last place finisher. But I've decided, and the other players have decided that we should do a little fun video to talk some trash as well about all our teams, about all our players, and let's keep the good times rolling, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you the top three from the week. And since this is November, the last week of November, and we started this in October, I'm going to give you the top three from this point, the bottom three from this point, and then next week, because it's going to be a weekly thing, folks. Oh, I'm excited. That's right. I got the Leafs jersey on and everything. GLG. I got the Spitz champion hat because this is the winner's circle. Winners win. We're going to talk about the bottom three. We're also going to talk about the injury bug, how it's really plummeted some teams' chances of victory, and we'll talk about the Hulk player from the team, the best Hulk player from the team, and we might talk some trash at the end as well. But here we go. I'm so excited to debut this, and we're going to start this with the top three teams in the Cap Invitational for 2022, and they are third place as we stand at the end of November. It's Team Blame Rufus with 262 points. Second place, Team You Had One Job with 267 points. Oh, I'm smiling because that's my team. Yeah, that's right. One job. We have one job. Our one job is to win. 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 At all costs, by any means necessary, win or go home. And we damn sure ain't going home. Winners win. That's what we do. That's what on my team, your team, because you're with me, right along. Hitch the wagon. Let's go. We are winning. And until then, we did not do our job. We have one job to win. Let's go. And we got to get to that number one spot. It's currently at the top right now is Heart and Soul. With 280 points, 13 points ahead of us. Quick math, everyone. It's okay. No shame in our game. We keep rolling. But that's the top, right? Well, let's go down to the bottom three. And they are Party Like It's 2017 with 212 points. You snooze, you lose with 199 points. And last place currently, Who's the Next Forward with 195 points. Baruto. If you know, you know. If you don't, watch the other videos. And what can cause you down to go from the top to to the bottom very easily? Well, it's the injuries, man. And I'm going to introduce my little friend. That's right here. I can't find a bug, so it's the injury robot. What he does is he's like a virus. And he just goes to your team and he just infects the virus and he brings your player's performance down. And right now, the team that has the most injuries with 3 players on the shelf, thanks to this happy little guy, is Team SK all the way with 3 injured players. You're just going to get up on the waiver wire. You're going to get to the free agency. And no, nope. They're done. They're done. Doesn't matter if they're out for 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. They're out. They're out. No stopping that. You got to make do. So Team SK all the way. Sucks to be you. And now we're going to get pumped. Get to the gym, everybody. It's time for the Hulk Up player of not only the week, but of the month since we started. But it's my segment. We're going to call it what we want. If you don't like it, you can drop. If you don't like the player that we select, then you can make your recommendations below or in the chat, comment on the video, whatever. But I'm going to bring in a special guest to tell you the Hulk Up player for the Cap Invitational, most exciting fantasy hockey pool you've never heard of. And here he is. Dun, 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 dun. The one, the only, Hulk Hogan. Let me tell you something, brother. Nobody knows hockey like the Hulkster knows hockey, brother. You get your hockey stick, you get your hockey pucks, you get your skates, and you go out there, brother, in the locker room. You say your prayers, you eat your vitamins, and you dominate. Like the Hulkster. Hulk, who's your Hulk player for hockey? You have been watching hockey, right, Hulk? Of course I have! And let me tell you, I've been watching this guy, number 16 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. He's on a 17-game point streak right now. It's Mitch Marner. He's the Hulk Up player of the week, the month, the season. What you gonna do, brother, when Marner Mania runs wild on you? Thanks, Hulk. I agree. Mitch Marner, you're the Hulk Up player, man. And you're on Team Blame Rufus. So that's why Team Rufus is sitting in the free spot right now. And to wrap up our video, might as well talk some trash. I do this in the fantasy football video when I face an opponent. It's a little bit different for fantasy hockey because I face everybody. So this is a message out basically to the league. Just don't just hand the trophy to me right now. Plan the parade. You're gonna hand the trophy. You're going to let's get tickets booked, okay? Let's get speech writers. I'll start writing my victory speech because this is what's gonna happen. None of y'all stand a chance. It's over. It's November. It's no win for you guys for the rest of the time. It's all mine. Better luck next year. No, this is next year. My time, my season, my world. You're living in it. And that'll do it. Thank you very much for joining me on the very first ever weekly wrap up for the most exciting fantasy football group. It's a bad habit, folks. I'll get used to it. Maybe I'll put $1 in a jar and donate it to someone. But it's the most exciting fantasy hockey group that you've never heard of, the Cap Invitational. We will be back trying to do this weekly. But until then, watch all the hockey you can. Talk all the trash you want to your coworkers, to your friends, because it's fun. And keep the sticks on the ice.